What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Excuse me. Um, I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for y'all, and overall hope that the messages are useful, okay? Right off the bat, you got the Two of Swords coming out. You also have the Queen of Cups. Gotta make sure they're not sticking together. You got the Strength card. Oh, I don't know if y'all can hear the TV. If y'all can, I'm so sorry. You got the Knight of Cups. You got the Eight of Cups. You also do have the Temperance card. And lastly, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Three of Wands, okay? You got all the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, okay? Sagittarius. You got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Just a little side note, I feel like you are taking some sort of love elsewhere. It feels like there's like a transitional period someone is going under, where you could have to make a lot of like tough decisions right now. They had a lot of things with the Death card now at the bottom of the deck. This could even be like cutting your losses. You get what I'm saying? Losing connections, or what could feel like losing connections. Change your residence, whatever. It just seems like a lot of like, it feels like unpacking, okay? Unloading things, all right? What's this Queen of Cups? You got the Six of Cups. I don't know what these memories are about. I don't know if you're reminiscing about a certain period in time, or about a certain person, okay? This could be someone else, you as well, with the Judgment coming out, and you also do have the Nine of Wands. Like, I don't know what this is, but it feels like someone is nervous about making some sort of like mistake, okay? And this doesn't have to be something that's super duper big. It could be super duper small, you know, something that is fixable or you could change, okay? What's the Nine of Wands and the Judgment? You have you have the Four of Swords. It's a lot of thought that comes into something, all right? What's the Two of Swords? You got the Chariot. This could be about some sort of move, some sort of new purchase. This could be about a car. This could even be traveling to see somebody, okay? Whether you should go or celebrate someone's birthday or whatever, or some sort of function, if it's a good idea. What's the Knight of Cups? You got the King of Pentacles, okay? You got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy out here. What's the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles? You have the Fool. You also do have the Hierophant, Heavy Taurus, okay? And you have the Six of Pentacles, all right? There could be someone who is coming in to give some sort of gift to you. This could be a kind gesture as well, okay? Someone could be receiving flowers very, very soon, or some sort of proposal, all right? This proposal doesn't have to be marriage, right? This could be a proposal to live together. This could be some sort of pay raise as well. It's feeling like something that somebody wants to do to kind of like help you out, or what they feel like you need help with, okay? It's almost like someone's taking a chance to do whatever this is. It definitely feels like there's some sort of exchange with the Six of Pentacles, okay? And with the Knight of Cups, is clearly something that is, I want to say wanted, or yeah, it's like someone wants to give you something. It's supposed to be something nice, something sweet. Can I get one more for the Knight of Cups? Yeah, you got the Ten of Cups coming out, and you also do have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this could definitely be work related, okay? Yeah, that's actually very good. I don't know. What's the Fool? Let's see if it stays good, right? What's the Fool? You have the Five of Swords. There we go. You got the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and then you also do have the Magician. Now, I'm not really getting anything bad. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Remember in the beginning I was saying like someone has to like do some sort of like unpacking of things, right? I feel like that has to do with the emotions, okay? Especially with the Queen of Cups and everything like that. Everything that I was just feeling with that, it feels more of like you being emotionally available, right, to receive whatever this is, and kind of like not having your guard up in some way, shape, or form. Of course, obviously have your guard up, especially when you're meeting like new people, whatever the case may be, but just being completely closed out. It feels like whatever this is, it won't get you anywhere being closed out. Because I feel like whatever that I feel like someone is going to receive, or this could even be communication. You can feel like something is shady about it. This communication can come from an earth sign, specifically a Taurus. Yeah, like it's something possibly to do with like you being stuck in your head, seeing somebody as almost like something being fake or something being too good to be true. All right, because I don't feel like this is how someone is viewing you. But let me see, what's the Five of Swords? It's almost like going through a bad breakup or relationship problem and just being like, oh, all men are the same or all women are the same, when in reality they're not. You get what I'm saying? Even if you run into a few bad seeds, you know, along the way, along the journey, it kind of doesn't, you know, justify feeling like everybody in the world is just terrible because you ran into some, okay. What's the Five of Swords? But it's almost like that's the energy is kind of like given. Yeah, you got the Nine of Cups, and then you also did have the Page of Cups. Someone's like very set in their ways, okay? With the Two of Cups, it's about some sort of connection, all right? I want to say this could be some sort of reconciliation. I'm not really feeling that. It could be, or it could, but what I mean by reconciliation is like someone just wanting to come and talk to you. That's what this energy feels like. Okay, someone just wanting to exchange some sort of energy with you. It doesn't feel like this person has any sort of bad intentions. Like whatever someone is trying to come to you to talk to you about or to give you, it doesn't have any bad intentions. It really does not. What's the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups? You got the Death coming out, and you have the you got the Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know who this person may be. Again, this person may have already left a poor taste in your mouth, okay? Because I feel like this definitely is somebody who is afraid of you not wanting to connect with them or talk to them or see some sort of gift as like, you know, them being sincere or really want to like have some sort of conversation. It comes from good faith. It comes from a good place, whatever the conversation is about or whatever the gift is. It comes from it comes from a genuine place. What's the Three of Wands? It's time to move on. What's the Three of Wands? You got the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Four of Cups with the Lovers. You got fire sign energy, all of them Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Heavy Leo, heavy Sagittarius was already out here, but now you have Aries. Again, all the water signs, you have Gemini, okay? This could be someone you have rejected in the past. It doesn't have to be, right? But this is definitely, I feel like, someone who sees you as somebody who, I almost wanted to say vulnerable, not really have no clue why I want to say vulnerable. It reminds me of that song, She Was a Fairy. Yeah. Someone sees you as almost like, because now I'm getting like characteristics, I guess. But it's someone really likes your face. Someone finds you to be very like handsome, very pretty. In your face though, it has a lot to do with like, it's almost like somebody can like really, they like looking at your face. I don't know what that's about. But someone really like, I can't, it's like look at their face, look at their face. Someone really likes looking at your face. Like watching you talk is very, I want to say it's very weird, but it's like, it's almost like somebody admiring another person, I honestly want to say. Especially the lips. Someone really likes your lips. Can I get one more? What's the Three of Wands? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something is happening in due time. What's the Four of Cups? Delilah's very quiet. I don't know if I should be happy or a little worried. Because, yeah, the gate is open and I think she's in my room, child. You got the Seven of Pentacles coming out as well. I feel like something that somebody like manifested or wanted to kind of like happen for them is coming into fruition. I'm not even gonna lie. With the with the Emperor, with the Ten of Pentacles too. I'm not saying I want this to be bad or like anything like that, but it's almost like, you know, I talk so much and then get hit with like a curveball, you know? But I feel like someone is taking some sort of growth very seriously. I don't know what this is about, but it feels like somebody has. It feels like a young boy wanting to become a man, you know, a young lady wanting to become a woman. It's like doing all the things that they feel as though people of their age or a man or a woman should be doing. So it's almost like, you know, creating their own business, working on their money, taking care of their responsibilities. You get what I'm saying? I feel like whoever this person is, they definitely are a masculine energy, even if they're a woman, because I feel like they're handling some sort of business. Like this is somebody who's like kind of wanting to have not like a luxurious lifestyle, meaning like they have all the fanciest things, but it's almost like a luxury lifestyle that kind of like accommodates for them, like something that makes them comfortable, like being able to kind of like not check their bank account as often, you know, not having to worry about, you know, if they can afford this or afford that. Like someone is trying to gear themselves up, it feels like, to be in something very serious, if that makes sense. Because I don't know, my mom always told me like you can't date if you broke, babe. And meaning like if you barely can take care of yourself, you get what I'm saying? Even if you are, you know, like you shouldn't be dating if things aren't fully aligned. Not saying like, you know, you got to have everything, because ideally you won't never have anything. But it's just, I don't know, hopefully that makes sense, because I don't want nobody to misconstrue my words. But even the saying, because it helped me out a lot. All right, you shouldn't just be dating if you just don't have the capabilities of even like really pressing an issue, dates, you get what I'm saying, gifts, you know, an intimate place just for the two of y'all. Like it's, yeah, I don't know. If you understand that, you understand that. But yeah, it feels like this is somebody who possibly been on both spectrums, like having a lot, you know, having things, good things, money, going through some sort of struggle, getting back up again. Like I feel like this is somebody who's constantly been, like, they fought to get where they are, like to have the things that they have, the respect as well. I feel like someone is very, very like respected too. Like this is not somebody who is like playing. Like the energy is very serious. Like it's somebody who's like, they know what they want. Like this is not somebody who's going to, it feels like, approach you or have some sort of offer that they're going to like play with, basically. Hopefully that is making sense. What's this Emperor? This can even be about some sort of inheritance too. I'm not even gonna hold you. Someone leaving a house to you, some sort of will could be found, or you are in some sort of will. Literally, you got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, because I'm not even gonna question it. I didn't know how this was gonna go. I really didn't read in a little minute, but it's not. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, the World card with the Queen of Swords. You got fixed sign energy: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius, and you got Pisces. What is this though? Like, why is this important? Like, what? You could be a tarot reader. You could read online as well. With the Ace of Wands, it's something about a new beginning. With the Five of Pentacles and the Devil, and leaving everything that does not serve you behind, even connections. Because it feels like whatever someone is with the Nine of Pentacles, especially if you're someone who is single. I don't know why that's being like highlighted too. Because this just feels like some sort of upgrade in kind of like life and the things that you are kind of like wanting. Even if this isn't a person, I feel like, especially if you are doing the work, I appreciate, I feel like, enough now. Because there's something where I don't even feel like you are recognizing it, but I feel like you're being thrown tests that you are actually passing, if they make sense. Like you're not second guessing some sort of choice. You're not overextending yourself in certain situations. You're knowing when to kind of like separate yourself in certain situations as well. You're learning how to control your temper. You're watching what you say, how to use your words. you know, you're dating with purpose instead of kind of like, you know how some people date just to have like a roster of people to talk to, because you know sometimes they can't. I really don't understand it. I don't know, like, because I don't talk to people that I don't like see myself being with. Does that make sense? Like romantically, I guess. Like I'm not somebody who's just texting a bunch of people just to do it. I don't really. To me, that's just a waste of time. But I feel like some people do that. You get what I'm saying? Some people do leave doors open for certain individuals, whatever the case may be, having rosters, whatever. I feel like the fact that, again, you were just noticing patterns and signs and tests you possibly already been through and kind of shutting it down before they even really get a chance to kind of like play in your face or, you know, disrupt things for you. Disrupt things that you have going on right now is actually pushing you towards the things that is like that you actually want and that are aligned for you, and especially aligned to some sort of new beginning, because it was almost like some sort of new beginning couldn't be fulfilled or unlocked, I guess you would say, because of like some sort of returning back to some sort of like old pattern that did not serve you, honestly, with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, heavy Capricorn energy. What is the Five of Pentacles? So I guess that's why it's important. Yeah, you about to win. Somebody's about to go in there like winning season. Like you're being, especially I feel like if you've been like drained a lot, sleeping a lot, okay? I don't know, I feel like I could be projecting it because that's so me right now. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I don't know. Somebody could be feeling that way as well. Like, just drained. Like, just tired, very fatigued. Not necessarily energetically. Like, I don't know what that's about. But just like you've been in, like, hermit. You've been in hibernation, hermit. People are, like, asking where you are. You know, you really don't have the energy to do anything outside of like what you do on your regular day. Like you're not going out as much, you're really not having the energy to do that. This could be anything, hanging out with family, friends all the time, like just, I don't know, something. I feel like something big is about to happen, okay? Like somebody's about to be on some sort of winning streak, okay? What is the, let's do this one more time. What's this Queen of Cups? You have to pick someone is watch, especially if you are a water sign, I will honestly say, or you can have a water sign watching you, but especially if you are this water sign, okay? I almost want to say, even if you're not this water sign, right? But I feel, especially if you are, okay? You got the Five of Wands. I'm actually going to clarify that right now to see what's going on with that. What's this Five of Wands? You got the Sun. There is someone also like reminiscing about you. Yeah, you got the Empress. Like, I feel like someone is coming to some sort of conclusion that they actually... This definitely does feel like two different energies. I'm not even going to hold you, right? And I'm going to talk about it because it's coming up and that's just what I got to do. But I'm not going to linger in this energy too long. I'm going to just say what I got to say. This could be a child's mother. This could be a child's father as well. This person could be a Taurus, again, a Leo, a Libra, a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You could be these signs. You don't have to be these signs. This person doesn't have to be these signs. I feel like someone's fought their feelings for a very, very, very long time. It was almost like someone didn't want something to be you. You know, sometimes you just have those undeniable connections with somebody, even if the connection isn't healthiest, right? You feel like there's some sort of just always underlining tension. Like, there's no way this person could feel this for somebody else. I know, you know, the whole, I don't know, maybe some people won't feel that way. Some people probably won't even know what I'm talking about. But almost like, you know, when somebody is your person, even if like, now, there are certain things you can't come back from, so let's not be delusional here. You get what I'm saying? If there's someone you know that you despise with all your might, disregard everything I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if that resonates, like if this energy resonates for that person, it's very unfortunate. Because I will honestly say, if you're in a very abusive situation, obviously, I will hope you don't want to be with somebody who did that to you. You know. But if this is somebody that you can stomach, now I will always say don't go back to people from your past unless they've like really showed you some sort of change. But we're here, right? Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's finally learning and understanding with this Page of Swords, the truth of like your connection or why you were in their life, or they're coming to some sort of understanding that something would have been okay, right? You could have not been a safe place to land for whoever this is. And what I mean by that is it's an energy of like you were out of someone's comfort zone. Okay, a lot of y'all could be earth girlies, you know what I'm saying? Earthy guys, meaning like, to me, you come off very, you don't really care about what the next person kind of like has, what they have on. You kind of you walk to the beat of your own drum. You do kind of like your own thing. You wear the clothes you like, you style the clothes that you like, whatever the case may be. This is somebody who follows. Someone can have an accent. Okay. But yeah, this is somebody who kind of follows the status quo. Yeah, like they're not really, or they weren't at a particular time like this isn't somebody who's like really original. They're not original at all. I wouldn't say they're not someone special, but they're just not original. This is somebody who lacks depth. It feels like, okay, they're afraid to get deep. They're afraid. This is somebody who I feel like at one point in time they didn't even know who they were, okay, and could have been projecting onto you, pretending like you didn't know who you were or what you wanted out of life. Like this is somebody who has no true kind identity. I don't know why kind was being highlighted. Like it literally screamed kind. Like I don't know why I did that, but yeah, this person could not be kind or could not have been kind to you, but it's something showing them exactly who you are, honestly. Like this is somebody to where especially if this is somebody who used to try to hide your light or dim it in any sort of way right now, especially if you're like, I don't know why it's being highlighted single, okay, or you already did move on from somebody. It's something about like your light being exposed, like something being exposed to somebody, the truth. You get what I'm saying? Of who you are, especially when you were around them and in their life. What's this? Let's do one more. What's the Empress? You got the King of Swords and you have the Justice. For somebody, I wouldn't call this person a karmic. I mean, right? We gotta call a spade, but I feel like for a lot of y'all, like someone who you could have dated an air sign who like did you wrong or whatever. A lot of y'all, someone pops up in your readings as an air sign. I don't know why, and I only say that because I paid it a majority. For the longest time, when I talk about like, I guess someone who just didn't do somebody wrong, did somebody wrong, this, that, and the third, it revolves around the King of Swords. Not saying, it's a bad card and all, because, some people get to getting crazy in the comments, child, but their energy shows up as a King of Swords. Very, like this is somebody who like lives in their head. They live in their head. They could probably talk to themselves too. Okay, they could even read tarot. All right, this is somebody who is wanting justice in a situation between the two of y'all, which is interesting. What's the heavy Libra as well? What's the King of Swords with the Knight of Wands? And what's the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands? You got the Moon. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of debate going on. Yeah. What is this? With the Knight of Pentacles and the Three. I feel like if someone from your past is like, because it almost gives the energy, right? Because this portion definitely feels like it's somebody from your past. They're taking too long to do something. I feel like there was somebody who was supposed to give you some sort of apology, some sort of token of peace, let's figure this thing out. I feel like someone played around with that Two of Pentacles, okay? They definitely juggled you could have been juggled by this individual, but it feels more so you're also being juggled with the decision, and not you, but this someone else pertaining to you, to the point where, because I don't know if this is someone who's very, very delusional, or this is somebody like you could say this was your first love, especially if this is a child's mother, child's father. I'm already pretty sure, baby. I already told myself, if a motherfucker got a baby that's under 5, they still let a baby mom baby to listen. Okay, I've seen and heard enough to know that. Okay, but yeah, that's besides the point. It ultimately, this energy gives, the moment you really do try to be with someone or really do move on, or especially if a lot of y'all are manifesting someone new, or wouldn't really mind if someone new came in, I feel like that's when this, whoever this other energy that's coming out as the King of Swords with this Justice card, that's when they're going to like make some sort of move. Especially if you've been hearing like, oh, you're going to have a choice between 2, this and the third. I don't feel like the timeline's going to come until you actually meet this newer person, the one that's actually going to like move things for you, you know, actually date you, be together, you know, possibly. And it doesn't even have to be about being married, but it's like being seen with this person, more so someone taking you seriously. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's almost like the moment it feels like someone else from your past sees you actually in the presence of someone who wants you around and kind of treats you almost like the complete opposite that they did, because this is somebody who knows that they didn't like give you something or do enough, or they it's something about them knowing, right? And it's something heavily with pictures, especially if you and this person really didn't post pictures together, or there was barely any it's something about this person just seeing you being treated nicely by someone else that for some reason it's not going to send them in rage, but it's almost going to be like a, that's my like, even if you're a man, like, I don't know why, but it's going to be like somebody being like, oh, what in the world, like, I was coming right back 2-3 years later, you're gonna like, I don't know why, but yeah, it just, they're taking too long. They're taking too long. And whatever they're taking too long to do or to say, it doesn't even feel like it's going to be much for real, to be honest. But what's the 3 of Swords in the, the Knight of Pentacles? You got the Ace of Cups coming out, you got the Star, you got the 6 of Swords, and you have the Tower. Yeah. Definitely could be some sort of Aquarius. Someone is like, it's something about an earth sign. I mean, an air sign, an Aquarius or something. Okay, and for a lot of you, I feel like it will take y'all by surprise. It definitely is. What's the Strength card? What's the Strength? You got the 3 of Pentacles. What's the Strength card? Well, you got the 7 of Wands. What's the 3 of Pentacles? You have the Ace of Swords. You got the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the 8 of Wands, excuse me. Is this someone's friend? You got the 2 of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands, you got 3 other cards, 4, I'm gonna take them. The 7 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Swords with the Hermit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You got Virgo energy out here. What's the Hermit? I'm gonna have to use another deck of cards in a minute. What's the Hermit? You got the Nine of Pentacles. First off, I feel like someone's very, very, like, happy you're single. I don't know what that's about. With the Four of Pentacles, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because I don't know why I'm... What's the Nine of Pentacles? You got the Five of Swords. This could even be like someone at work too with the Three of Pentacles. Someone doesn't like favor, like, I want to say your independence, but more so like, yeah, it's like a bag, your independence. The fact that it's like you don't need them or need to be at a certain place. Like, I don't know what this is. This is almost like, as well, like, say you work somewhere, right? And you work in a department where people have been working there for 50 plus years or 10 plus years, and then you go to school or you get a better position, I guess, in the company or at the job. Like, it's given very weird. It's given very petty. I don't know who this energy really is. But it's giving connection with the Three of Pentacles. So this could be a friend of a friend, a third party, romantic person feeling this way. It kind of goes for anybody. It almost goes for, it's feeling like it's an energy that is almost like outside of you. So again, like a connection, a friend of a friend, a third party, friend of the family, a co-worker. It gives that energy as well. But yeah, it definitely does feel like keep yourself aware that, yeah, I feel like you already are. Your intuition probably already locked in on who this energy could be. Yeah, with the yeah, I don't know what this animosity is feeling like. What is this? What is this pertaining to? Why is this important? With the Ace of Swords. This could even be someone new that you just met, some sort of friend. Okay, I don't know what you're going to like. See the true colors of someone as well. Like, I'm not, yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, it's definitely like a friend of a friend. Like, I don't know if you're going to find out some sort of information from a friend of a friend, a third party, but some information is going to, some information I feel like someone was trying to hide as well, or just keep from you the truth as well. What's the Nine of Swords? What's the Nine of Swords? You got the Eight of Pentacles. You also do have the Two of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Pentacles that fell on the floor. What's the Two of Pentacles pertaining to? You got the Five of Cups. I don't know what this, someone thought like you would be too distracted to complete something, finish something, go through with something. Yeah, with the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands with the Emperor. Emperor is following you around now, child. Cock it. What's the Emperor? You got the Hierophant now. And what's the Six of Cups? It's so weird. You got the Eight of Swords, and you also do have the Eight of Wands. 88 could be of importance. 8, okay? Someone could have been born in August. Someone's birthday, I don't know, it's the 8th, or could have been born in August, okay? There also could be, right? Someone, and I've mentioned this in another reading, but it's coming up again, the energy. This could be someone, like someone could have tried to prevent someone from pursuing you by pursuing you. Did that make sense? Like, say if I like somebody and I told a friend of mine or whatever, right? Or I put the, like, I said something about this person, which then put that person that I was talking to my friend about on my friend's radar, basically. And now my friend basically went out their way to kind of like talk to them, or a conversation was sparked up to where now the two of them are actually like talking. Like I didn't express myself or like my attraction to this person before my friend. Now my friend is like with them, and it's kind of like, but I was the better option for that person. Like my friend just dogged them out because they didn't really like them. They kind of only really even paid attention to them because I even brought them up. It gives that. Like there could have been a situation where a friend could possibly treat you better or like try to talk to you. It's not really giving family. It could be a family member, but it is giving friend, but it also gives some sort of like sabotage. Like someone that you talk to actually didn't have intentions to like really be good to you because they didn't really like you to begin with. Like I don't know what that's about. Like it feels like someone is trying to keep another person away from somebody. It's weird. Because if that is the case, it's almost like this other person, this friend, is kind of like nervous to talk to you now because you've already like been with their friend, or you could have been being talked poorly about to this person and stuff like there's something going on behind the scenes. I feel like even if this is like petty work drama, like where someone's like renting you out to a boss, like it's very back and forth, very catty in my opinion. But yeah, definitely does. Is that right? What's this Emperor? Yeah, you got the Two of Cups and the Temperance. This person could even be a Sagittarius. It's someone who watches you, okay? Or like, not watching like in a creepy way, but like if social medias are open and if you have one, they can see it. If y'all run the same friend group, they can see, like they like watching you. This is somebody who likes kind of watching you from afar. What's the Temperance? And this is somebody who could feel like they already know so much about you, especially if this is like a friend of somebody's. It's almost like the friend kind of talks about you a lot to this person, especially because they have some sort of inkling that they find you to be attractive. Like something, especially like if that is a thing for some of y'all, right? Like obviously that won't be for a lot of people, but it's almost like someone came towards you just to kind of like figure it out, or like to see why someone likes you in the first place. Like it's very weird. It gives, do you like your friend? Like that's what the energy kind of gives off. Like, and I feel like, I don't know, because there's also an energy of like if you and someone get together or talk about something, someone else will look really, really odd, like kind of crazy, especially if there was like gossip about you. I feel like some of the things that were said could have been like lies, or like say you reacted to certain things and you spazzed out. Like somebody would be in some real deep doo-doo if someone or people start putting the pieces together to a connection, or why something didn't work, or if this person really even had true intention. Like you would be like, wow, so that explains this, or that explains why they act like this, or that explains why they never did this, or they always acted like that, or they would be, it would make something is going to make a lot of sense, I feel like, okay? Especially if this is someone's friend who's wanting to approach you, boy, oh boy, okay? Which is just very odd to me. It's weird. Because if that is the case, like this energy right now is giving off someone who didn't really have intentions to really pursue big things with you, right? They didn't see something going the long haul, even if there's a baby involved, or even if y'all wasn't. Like this is somebody who kind of kept you as like someone in their back pocket. Like if all else fails with other people, I know I got collective to kind of fall back on, or I could spend time with them if I'm really bored or if I'm a little lonely or whatever the case may be. It's crazy. What's the temperance and the strength? You got the ace of, yeah, I don't know. What the nine of cups? It's almost like the divine one to say like you've been single for far too long. Okay. Let's figure out what the strength is by yourself. What's the strength by yourself? Before I get the yapping. You got the devil, the magician with the, yeah. A lot of y'all have been doing a lot of healing work. Okay, and I definitely do feel like, I don't know what this is about, but it feels like your love life is very much tied to like, it feels like where you are in life. Because it almost feels like something, a manifestation was blocked for a handful. I don't know what that's about though. Because it's something about you being more grounded, being more at peace. That is like now something or someone could kind of come, like something took a long time. Because it was almost like you had to realize something, you had to see something. It almost is giving the kind of feeling like, I want to say like you are the prize. Like about time you're realizing like you are the prize. Like you could have been giving your energy and just time to people who just really did not deserve it, really did not deserve you, right? And we do stick around in situations that do not benefit us, or you know, for multiple of different reasons, but ultimately teaches you a very hard lesson, you know, especially when it comes to how you view yourself. Because a lot of times, from what I have learned, just living, child, that when you are, especially romantically, really in any situation, especially when you're being like just blatantly disrespected or just really not appreciated, it's almost like it says more about you when you decide to kind of stay or make excuses. You know what I'm saying? Even you got people that be like, you know, oh, I can't leave, I'm stuck, and this, that, and the third. And I always say, listen, baby, you got to find somebody else to preach that to. You know. But yeah, it's almost like you are in a much more, I don't know what, like calmer state to receive something or really understand now the difference of something, if that makes sense, right? What's the magician? Yeah, you got the King of Wands coming out. The Nine of Swords with the star. What's the Nine of Swords? More Aquarius. And this person came out as a karmic energy too, with the King of Wands this time. And you got the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles? What they gotta do anything? With the Judgment? Can I get one more? What's the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles. With the High Priestess. Yeah, there's something I feel like somebody is going to... What is this? What are they going to find out? With the Three of Swords? Some sort of... I don't know. This is crazy with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. Because this again might be a third party. This could be someone else's relation, like someone else's baby mom, baby father. Like someone's going to expose some sort of lie, like about how someone feels or how they truly felt, or wherever the case may be. Like someone's just going to get. It feels like really, really caught up. What's the Ten of Swords with the Four of Cups? And it almost gives me like anxiety, like someone's almost feel like riddled with guilt. I don't know what the guilt is for, like about. What's the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords? Well, what's the Seven of Swords by itself? You have the Empress with the, yeah, someone took action on like the wrong person or something like that. You can even have somebody like defending you behind the scenes, like when you're not around. Okay. What's the Eight of Cups? You got the King of Swords. You got the Ten of Pentacles. You got the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. With the Two of Swords. With the Four of Swords as well. Someone could even have to like defend you to their family with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Something has been growing beautifully for you. I was about to say for me. But for you, right? We want blessings everywhere, child, okay? But immediately what these two cards kind of gave me was, you know how they say the Knight of Pentacles, the slow moving knight in the deck, things like that. It also signifies like loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Staying on path. It's slow, right? It's slow to grow. It's slow to get things done as well. Like it's a slow moving night. But I don't know why. But the two of these cards kind of gave me like a beautiful flower kind of growing. You know, like a rose blooming or whatever, blossoming, whatever. A tree like glowing and growing. Oh my gosh, growing. And like the branches coming out and like beautiful flowers coming out. I don't know why, but it's almost like that's what these gave me. And it's almost like someone or people, I'm gonna be completely honest, at one point in time did not see your beauty. And I'm not talking about on the exterior, right? Because it definitely does feel like these are people who did judge you for possibly what you look like, what you lacked, you get what I'm saying, what you didn't have. But it's almost like something that you were doing, and I almost wanted to say growing again. I don't know in what way you are growing. Obviously, it's going to be different for everybody, but it's almost like you're showing the beauty from within. Like it's coming out. It's oozing out of you now, and it's attracting a lot of different people. And I feel like someone definitely also possibly didn't pursue you because of family. Their family could have wanted them with the ex, or they probably told so many stories that it's like now the family kind of doesn't really know how to view you because someone is kind of like, it's almost giving an energy where you could talk to a family member or a friend, but it's almost like the only thing they know now about like your partner or someone you're getting to know is like all the bad stuff. So now all they got is like bad things to think about, or they're already kind of expecting the worst, if that makes sense. But yeah. Can I get one more? What's the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles? What's the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles? You got the Seven of Cups coming out as well. What's the Seven of Cups? I feel like for someone who... Obviously the reading was very, very good, right? Someone though from your past, I feel like people as well, like I do feel like there definitely could be a handful of different people who could feel this way about you currently, but they're very confused. I don't know what you're doing, but these people seem very, very, very confused. And they're more so confused because I feel like they pegged you to be a certain way forever, or like you changed. Like overnight. Like I can't even really explain it, okay? Like in the midst of something happening, you going through something, it was almost like it was hard for people to kind of see you the way they do now because you weren't at peace. Like this gives like dealing with some sort of chaos, right? And people kind of judging your actions at that moment in time, when it was almost like you were almost having like an outer body experience. You get what I'm saying? You could have been arguing with this person, going through this, going through that. So it was almost like you never really had time to kind of take like a real deep breath. You get what I'm saying? It felt like you possibly were always on go. They were always on guard. So it was almost like people felt like anything would trigger you, you were easy to kind of make upset if people wanted reactions out of you. And it's almost like now something has changed. I don't know if you are living alone now or you're more to yourself, but you just do not seem like the same person. I don't know why that's so important, but any last cards? But more of the story, basically what I was going to say was, these people are confused now. They have no choice but to kind of sit in that confusion as well. like they have no choice but to sit in that confusion. Okay, can I get one more? What's the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups? You got the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, I don't know. Your somebody's manifestations is like really coming into fruition, and I feel like your intuition is like telling you something. Like something is a go. You should do it. There's going to be an opportunity. Pay attention to your intuition, because I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like something is going to be very, very, very good for you. Okay, but it is going to need you to. It's going to need you to utilize your. It's something regarding a certain opportunity for you that you need to pursue. Okay, guys, that was the reading. I definitely do hope that the message resonated for y'all, and overall hope that the messages were useful. And until next time, guys, bye.